Hi guys, so it is about 4 o'clock now and I've just got in. I shut my cafe for 2 o'clock, it closes at 2 o'clock every day, and today it was busy but everybody had gone by 2. So I actually managed to close on time. So I closed up there, I quickly went down to, I'm opening a second venue. I'm opening my second, it's not going to be as much of a cafe this one, it's going to be more of like a bistro. So yeah, I'm opening that. Well, in the process of opening that, so that's really exciting. I'm going to do a video on that soon, just like in the process of setting up another shop. So that's very exciting. So I went there just to have a look at how all the stuff is coming together, because the extraction's just been put in, a pizza oven's just been put in. So yeah, I'm just to and from there quite a lot, just checking up on how everything's going. So I did that, I came back and I've basically just come upstairs. I was about to have a bath, but then I just decided to start organising my bedroom, which I'll show you in a minute. Well, reorganising my bedroom. It was actually alright, and now I've just decided to switch everything around. So I'm on with that at the minute. And then yeah, I'm going to have a bath because it's hair wash day. And yeah, I was going to bath Louis with me, but I think he is due a nap, so I think I'm going to bath him separate, put him down for a nap, and then I can have like a nice little relaxing bath. So that'll be nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna do some organising, do some reorganising, which I said I'll show you in a minute. That's Margot, one of my cats, just trashing everything. So yeah, I'm just gonna go do a bit more moving everything around, which I will show you. Bath Louis, because that is him crying now. He's ready for his nap. So yeah, that's the plan now. Reorganise, bath Louis, get him down for a nap, and then I can have a bath myself. So let's go. So coming into our bedroom, you have the big window just here, and then across from that you have the bedroom and then our walk-in wardrobe area. So you have this bookshelf as you walk in. Ignore the mess because I already have started organising everything, so everything's just a bit all over the place. And then this is the wardrobe, so it's very narrow. We've got our space like up top where I just store some stuff that I never use, and then the clothing rack, Luke's clothes, mine are at the far end. Sets of drawers at the bottom, and then this desk, this is my little setup. So this is what I'm organising at the minute, so ignore the mess like I said, but this desk is so cute, and I just feel like it's wasted space in here, because unless I squeeze down the middle and sit on that chair, like, I can't use it. And then when I sit there, my head, that's not usually there or that. But when I sit there, my head's in the clothes, so I can't sit there and do my hair or anything anyway, because it's just too cramped. So, and if I want my coats and stuff that are at the end, I have to literally like lean right over for them, which is not ideal. So my plan was, falling over the stuff I've just dragged out the drawers. So my plan was, take this out, and maybe at this side, because obviously we've got the big bed, and then across from it, I didn't know whether to try it here. So if I had it there, I feel like, I don't know, it's quite a big gap. Like, it is quite a big walkway down the bed. I feel like the drawers maybe come out to, the desk come out to here. So I would still have a good amount of room between the bed and the wall. I don't know. I think it's worth trying because I feel like it's just wasted. It's a wasted desk in there. So we are going to give it a go. And I should be able to get it out without Luke. It's just, I don't think it'll slide through. So I might need his help when he gets home from work. We'll see. Because I don't think I'll be able to lift that on my own. So we'll see. We'll see if we can shove it through. If not, I could potentially slide these out the way and get it round. And yeah. Then it's just a case of putting that there, and I can set it up with like a little lamp and my computer bits. That'd be really cute. And then over this side is just the big window and Louis' crib, which I'm in the middle of tidying. The mirror is in the crib because he keeps pulling at it. So yeah, I just need to find somewhere for everything. And yeah, we're going to try and see what it's like having the desk here. So I will update you probably when I've eventually pulled it out of the wardrobe. So I did manage to get it done. I'm not 100% sure whether I like it there or not. Maybe it's because it's just never had anything there before. Give me your opinions down below because I literally don't know whether to leave it there or not. the only plus side with it being there is it actually gets used. But good thing I managed to get it out on my own. I did have to pull this entire bookshelf out, so I've got all that mess to tidy up now that fell off. But yeah, we did it. I just don't know what to think. Maybe once I've had a bath, if I dress it all up and make it look really cute, then maybe I'll like it. But that's what it looks like there. And then that's from this angle. So, you know, you've still got like a big walkway down the middle. But I'm not sure. We're going to leave it there for now anyway, and maybe dress it up a little bit, make it look cute, and then see what we think. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to cleaning now because I have a lot to do. So I've just managed to put Louis down for his nap, and she is on me. So as soon as Louis goes down for a nap, she becomes so clingy. She just climbs straight on me, and that's it. I have to carry her around, which is really cute. Hey. So yeah, I've just started filling the bath. I've just switched it on, and I've not had a bath like on my own for a very long time. So I usually bath Louis at the same time, but I bathed him. And then I thought I would just like fill a bath myself. So I've got these bath bombs. It's like a little natural bath bomb set, and I haven't ever used any of them. Luke got them me, gosh, a long time ago. A very long time ago. I'm sure it was about I'm sure it's my last birthday in September last year. So we're in March now. Long time. But they're all natural, so I'm really excited to use these. I'll show you actually. So these are this one's got a cinnamon stick in it, lavender, sage and rosemary, and then I'm not sure what these are, I'll have to check, but they smell so good. So I'm just going to put one of them in the bath, because when I usually bath Louis like with me, he has a little bath chair, so I sit him in like the bath with me, because it's just the easiest way to get me and him bathed. Especially when I usually get in while Luke's at work, and so obviously I can't like leave him while I'm in. So that's the easiest way for me to do it. So yeah, I don't use anything like this when he's in with me, obviously. So yeah, it's gonna be really nice. I'm gonna go and get in. I'm gonna get the baby monitor set up and then get in quickly before he wakes up. I expected more from that. These eye masks always make my skin so nice under my eyes, like so shiny. I have very dark under eyes because I don't sleep very much, because obviously having a 1-year-old, you don't get much sleep. I haven't slept in like the past year, like properly. I don't get good sleep, so lifesavers, and I've been using about 1 to 2 a week, which I don't think is too much. I hope not, but that's how many I've been using, so I'm gonna keep up with that. And I also use the same Garnier Skin vitamin C under eye one. That was really nice, and that's very orangey. Love that one as well. So I've just put Louis to sleep for the night, so that means we're gonna go and get a cup of tea. Guys, I think I'm obsessed with the way the new little desk area looks. So it's such a big wall. So it's just like, I feel like it's filled that little bit of space so nice. And I'm just so like excited to get my work done with it in such like a cute little space. I feel like I need to get a few more things for my desk. So I've got my candle, laptop, my cup of tea, and my little sweet treat. And then I've just got my watch and my little goldsmith's box. So I feel like I do need to get something else. I don't know, I think like some flowers or something to tie everything in. So I do need to look at that. Try not to fall over Margot. Yeah, so I do really like the way it looks though. So I definitely think it's there to stay. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. So I'm just at my new little desk area because I'm honestly obsessed with the way it's turned out. I've got this, so this is I've been making it work. Well, it's a new recipe that I tested. As you might know by now, my cafe is all whole foods, completely refined, sugar-free, all like organic, healthy ingredients. So I've tried to make like a millionaire's shortbread, but completely healthy. So it's oats, coconut oil, and maple syrup as the base, like a peanut butter kind of date syrup caramel thing that I made, and then I make chocolate without sugar. That's on top, and then I just got that with my little tea. So I'm gonna have this now while I do a little bit of work. It's only about 9 o'clock, so I am ahead of schedule. I didn't think I was gonna get Louis to sleep that quick, so that's good. And yeah, I've just got a couple other bits to show you. So another reason I wanted to get like a little designated desk area set up is that for Valentine's Day, Luke got me some bits that I wanted, like for my laptop. He got me like a mouse pad, and it's really good. But I didn't have anywhere like its own area to set up, so he got me a mouse pad with the matching mouse and a wireless keyboard. I actually connected that to my phone the other day and it works really well. So I'm very tempted to get an iPad because I've got at the minute, I've got my MacBook which I do all my work on, but it's a really old one, and I was thinking of swapping it for taking it to Apple to see if I can get an upgrade and like trade this against it. But I'm thinking now, do I take this back and get an iPad? I've never had an iPad, so I'm not sure if they're any good. But I've heard a lot of good things about them. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do my research, see how they compare to a MacBook. Yeah, before I make a decision, because I'm not sure what to do about that. So I need to think about that one. So I'm gonna have a little sweet treat now, have my cup of tea, and get a little bit of work done, and then I might update. I might update you guys a little bit later when I've finished. So I'll speak to you soon. That is definitely going in the baking cabinet at my cafe now. That's just too good. If I do say so myself, that's too good. Hi guys, so it is about 10 o'clock now, a bit later than I wanted to be. I did about 45 minutes of work, which is pretty good because it's got me in front with quite a few things. It's like I like having a little work block when I can at night, so yeah, I did that. I played with the cats, which you did see, and then I realised I put a wash in the machine earlier on and they never hung it up. So I ended up running downstairs, hanging the washing up. I came back upstairs, got my uniform out for in the morning and laid that out because I have to do that before I go to bed. And I packed my work bag, so I just put my laptop that I was working on, I put that back in my bag. And my blue light glasses already in my bag ready for work in the morning. Because I open my cafe for 7. Well, it's open to customers from 7, so I have to be there for like 6:30, get everything set up. So I usually set off at 6 o'clock at the latest in the morning. So yeah, I like to get up, work out. Sometimes I go in the sauna. If you watch my last video, which was a morning routine, you'll have seen that. So yeah, I like just the little things I can do, like getting my uniform laid out, getting my bag packed. I like to not have to think about that in the morning. I like to just get up and that part's done. I can focus on like my workout, done for the day. because it makes it so much easier that when I finish work and I come home and then Luke goes to work, I take over with Louis, and I'm not thinking, oh, I need to try and work out, well, I've got him. Like, I've already done it, kind of thing. It's done. So it's a really good feeling if I get it all done in the morning. So yeah, that's why I really need to go to sleep as well, because I have to be up so early. Yes, so all I'm doing right now is I'm gonna have 15 minutes reading before I go to bed, because I've been on my screen, like I said, a little bit later than I wanted to be. I usually like to cut screen time out for like at least half an hour before bed, ideally an hour. But yeah, we're gonna stay up for a little bit, just I think about 15 minutes just reading my book, because it usually really chills me out to read before bed. So I'm gonna read my book, have a drink of water, and then that's it. We're just gonna go to sleep. So I'm reading currently Buy Yourself the Damn Flowers by Tamcore. She's one of my favourite YouTubers, like, ever. I think she is. She's one of the reasons that I got really on a self-love journey. I've always been into it, like the manifesting, the self-love, the self-care. But like, I was doing it very unstructured and I wasn't very knowledgeable in the area. I was just doing what I thought was self-care, which, you know, if I feel like I'm caring for myself when I do those things, then it is good self-care. But she's just so, like, she has so much information on all areas, and a lot of what she says, especially in this book, has really made me think and got me like realizing a few things. So yeah, it's a really good book. I'm about halfway through, so I'm gonna have 15 minutes reading this before I go to sleep. And then yeah, I do really want to get her journal too. She's gotten obsessed with manifesting and growth journals. I want the manifesting one because, like I said, I always loved manifesting, and I think a journal that's just like, and she has got journals, an obsessed with growth and manifesting journal. I want the manifesting one because, like I said, I've always really been into manifestation. So I think a journal that's just dedicated to that would be perfect for me. So yeah, I do really want to get that. And there's also a dress I really want to order. Because I'm getting married in 5 months, and we're going down Cornwall. We absolutely love it in Cornwall. But it's like an intimate wedding because it's very far away from where I live. So we're gonna just do like a small little intimate wedding, like immediate family at the wedding, and then come back and have a massive party. But I don't want to wear my dress, like my wedding dress, to just a party. So I've seen the dress in Opoly and it is perfect. I think it's perfect for the party when I come back. So I think I'm gonna order that as well and just see how it's. I can always send it back if it's really not what I thought it would be. But yeah, so I want to look at doing that. I just have this thing where I feel really bad if I buy something for myself, which I know it's not very abundance mindset of me. Like, I do need to get over that because it's not, you know, it's a very limiting belief. I need to stop. I do need to stop with that. It's just easier said than done. Like, I could spend, I don't know, I could spend £50 on Louis or Luke or the cats even, and I'd feel completely fine. But then I spend it on myself and I'm like, oh, like, I don't know, I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? I don't want to be like that anymore. So yeah, we need to work on that. So I think I might treat myself to the journal maybe. I'm gonna have a think about it. The journal and the dress. Yeah, we're gonna think about that. So if in the next one of my next couple of videos you see me journaling, you know that I went for it and I actually tracked myself. So yeah, I got myself an Honor Active set the other week and I felt so bad. So I do need to exercise that and get rid of that limiting thought that, you know, I'm not worth spending my money on. I work hard for my money and yeah, I need to stop with that thought. But I am rambling right now. So I can also hear Luke coming to bed and he's going to want to get in bed and go straight to sleep. So I'm going to do 15 minutes reading and set my alarm because I'm up early as always. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions, anything you'd like to see, on my channel, let me know down below. I also post on Instagram and TikTok, which I will link in the description. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next week for another video.